Hi, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign, and tonight I'm out on the back deck, and I'm actually going to cook my supper from the emergency bucket that I bought at Walmart the other day. Now I've got a half a cup of water boiling here, and I've got a quarter of a cup of the beef flavored vegetarian meat substitute, TVP. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. Now this has to simmer for 20 minutes, but the rice is just a 5-minute deal. So there's what it looks like, and we'll just toss it right in there in the half a cup of water. And I think I'm actually thinking of doing 2 of these and 2 of the rice, and then making up some brown gravy and pouring over the whole thing. So once I get this going in 20 minutes, I'll turn the camera back on and we'll see what we've got. Now the first thing that strikes me about this beef substitute is cooking. It smells very beefy. I know that sounds funny, but it's got a real good beefy smell to it. And it's about the consistency of pulled pork right now. We'll take the lid off and look at it. And but I'm intrigued by it. It smells good. I think it's going to be fairly good. Whoop, that took care of that. I fogged up my lens. Let's try that again now that the lens is... I just won't get as close this time. But no, it looks good and it smells good. I think it's going to be alright. And that I'm going to put on white rice, and then I'm going to take an envelope, which didn't come with the kit, of pork gravy. Real low calorie stuff, real easy to make, just a little boiling water. And I'm going to pour that over the top and have a rice and beef with gravy dish for supper. Fairly low calorie. Each serving of the TVP is 90 calories, and each serving of the rice is 90 calories. Now the soup I had earlier today, one serving, third cup, was 270 calories. So that's pretty hot stuff. So, you know, it works both ways. The stuff's really low calorie and stuff that's high calorie, and kind of mix it together. Makes a good setup. I got about 5 more minutes on this, and then I can go to the rice. Now, I deluxed this right out this time. I'm using a big 5x23 pot stand. I've got an M2 with a donut wick taken off to simmer this TVP, and I'm using a remote. So this is all the deluxe stuff. And I got to tell you, after using the FMJ, going back to a remote and a wick stove is just so trouble-free. I mean, you don't have to keep an eye on it or anything. The FMJ, you got to keep your eye on it. This, you just relax. It's a no-brainer. Really fun to cook on. If I was going to buy some of those buckets from Walmart, I think I would invest in an M2SB and a remote. Boy, it's pretty much the ideal thing to cook on if you don't have a gas stove. Yeah, it's nice. We're pretty near ready to flip over here. Got 4 more minutes to go, and then I'll show you what the rice looks like, and we'll do that. Okay, a serving of rice is a quarter of a cup. I'm going to do 2 servings, a half a cup. And I've got my water all boiling, and all I have to do is simply put it in the water, stir it, take it off the heat, and let it set for 5 minutes. If I can get into this bag. There we go. Okay, let me get this open. Take the oxygen packet out, and we'll bring the camera in close and look at this rice, which is really nothing to look at, but I just want to document it. Just looks like your standard instant rice. So, close that back up. Burp it. And Put this rice in the boiling water and stir it. Now we gotta put on the lid, take it off the heat, and theoretically, in 5 minutes, that'll be all ready to go. And for my final trick this evening, while the rice is hydrating, I have the meat, the TVP, all hydrated and in a pot. I'm going to do a cup of water and do an envelope of McCormick's pork gravy to pour down over the rice and the meat. I don't know whether I cooked enough rice or not. I got a sneaking hunch that I didn't. Live and learn. So, as soon as the water gets boiling and this gravy gets thickened up, we'll put it all together and see what we got. Okay, I've got everything done, all at the same time. So, let's put this together. I got a plate, and I got to fluff up the rice. I don't think I made enough rice, but that's one of those live and learn things. The rice was very easy to cook. Just put it in the boiling water, put the lid on, take it off the heat, and let it set 5 minutes. How is it? It's instant rice. It's not bad. Okay, now we got the beef that we're going to scoop into this. Made too much beef and not enough rice. Remember that. If you're going to do it again and you're going to go with 2 servings of beef, you better go with 4 servings of rice. Or 2 servings of rice and 1 serving of beef, because I've got a ridiculously high amount of beef here. There we go. Now all we got to do is pour some gravy down over it. And I think we're ready to eat. So, okay, gang, the proof is in the pudding, so I guess it's time to find out what we've got here. The rice isn't real flavorful. Instant rice never is, but it's not bad. The TVP, it has a little bit of a TVP flavor to it. Not bad. I kind of like that. It's very tasty, got a beefy flavor to it. And the gravy is just a nice treat. This is all the way around. I'll give this, and I'm fairly hard to judge. I'll give this a 10. I'm going to eat this and enjoy myself. Excellent. And this is something that you could cook out on the trail if you wanted to take a little time. If I can cook it right here with alcohol stove, you can cook it out on the trail. So, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. Get out and hike, take a friend, enjoy the great outdoors, and more important than anything, cook some really great meals on your alcohol stove and try to have a really great day. Bye-bye.